It began on a narrow ridge near a spring, a Canaanite hill town called Urushalim. Water was life. Massive towers were built to protect the Gihon spring from invaders.
Solomon expanded north to Mount Moriah. He began the house of the Lord.
The first temple, a house of cedar and gold. The spiritual center was born. Under threat of Assyria, Hezekiah built the broad wall to enclose the western hill. They carved a tunnel through solid rock, hiding the water source from the enemy. 586 BC. Destruction. Nebuchadnezzar burned the temple. Jerusalem was left desolate.
For decades, the city lay in ruin.
The exiles returned. They rebuilt the temple, though it lacked the glory of the first. Nehemiah rallied the people. In just 52 days, the walls rose again.
Alexander the Great arrived. Jerusalem entered the Hellenistic age.
The Maccabees revolted. Under the Hasmoneans, the city expanded and strengthened.
He transformed the temple into a wonder of the ancient world.
To the west, Herod built 3 mighty towers to guard his palace and the city. The city grew too big. Agrippa began the third wall to enclose the northern suburbs. 70 AD. Rebellion. The Roman legions of Titus surrounded the holy city. The unimaginable happened. The temple burned. Not one stone was left upon another. Jerusalem was wiped off the map. Only the retaining walls remained. Hadrian erased the Jewish city, building a Roman colony named Aelia Capitolina. Pagan temples rose over holy sites. Jupiter replaced Yahweh on the mount. The Cardo Maximus became the spine of the city, lined with columns and shops.
Constantine converted the empire. He built the Holy Sepulchre over the tomb of Jesus.
Byzantine Jerusalem flourished, a city of churches, monasteries, and pilgrims. 614 AD. The Persians invaded, churches burned, and the city suffered once more. The Umayyads sought glory. They built a masterpiece, the Dome of the Rock. Its golden dome redefined the skyline forever. A new jewel in the holy city. Nature struck back. Great earthquakes toppled palaces and the Al-Aqsa Mosque. Caliph al-Hakim ordered the destruction of the Holy Sepulchre. Europe watched in shock. The church was rebuilt, though smaller. But the stage was set for war. 1099. The Crusaders arrived. After a bloody siege, they stormed the walls.
The Latin kingdom, the dome became a church, surmounted by a cross.
They rebuilt the markets and churches in Romanesque style. The city thrived briefly. 1187. Saladin reconquered the city. The cross fell, and the call to prayer returned. Fearing a new crusade, the Sultan dismantled the walls. Jerusalem lay defenseless. The Mamluks brought architectural beauty. They adorned the Temple Mount with schools and archways. 1517. The Ottomans took control. A new era of stability began. For centuries, the city slept behind its walls. A provincial Ottoman town. 1860. The gates opened. The first daring neighborhoods were built outside the walls. European powers arrived. Russians, French, and Germans built grand hostels for pilgrims.
The steam engine arrived. The railway connected the holy city to the sea. For the German Kaiser, they even breached the ancient moat at Jaffa Gate.
1917, the British have arrived and generally entered on foot out of respect.
A cultural revival. The Hebrew University opened its doors on Mount Scopus.
The new city flourished. The YMCA and King David Hotel became icons of the era.
1948. War divided the city. Concrete walls and barbed wire split east from west. A city divided. A scar of ruins and minefields ran through its heart. In the west, new institutions rose, the Knesset and the Israel Museum. 1967. The walls came down. The Western Wall Plaza was open to the world. Restoration began. The ruins of the Jewish quarter were rebuilt from the ashes.
The city expanded outward, covering the surrounding hills in white Jerusalem stone.
Modernity demanded change. The historic Jaffa Road was transformed for the light rail. The Bridge of Strings rose, a modern harp welcoming visitors to the city.
After decades as a ruin, the Great Dome of the Hurva Synagogue was restored.
Mamilla connected the old and new cities with a bridge of commerce and stone. Deep underground, a high-speed link finally connected Jerusalem to the coast.
2020. A hush fell over the holy sites. The plazas stood empty. A new skyline began to rise at the city entrance. Glass towers meeting ancient stone. A new home for knowledge. The National Library opened its monumental doors.
Debate continued as plans for a cable car to the old city moved forward.
2025. The city reaches upward. New towers transforming the ancient horizon.
Technology bridges gaps. New tech hubs rising in the eastern valleys.
Preserving the past, embracing the future. The old city, cleaner and more accessible.
The city of gold. Destroyed twice, besieged 23 times, yet it stands eternal. Sacred to many, fought over by all. The center of the world shifts, but remains. Jerusalem is not built on land, but on layers of faith, blood, and stone.